In a move that has both intrigued and unsettled fans, BTS member Jin has drawn attention with his latest campaign for luxury athleisure brand Alo Yoga. While the photos released across social media platforms showcase Jin in a full black ensemble, complete with cap, shorts, and athletic wear, the glaring absence of any BTS mention has stirred heated discussions online. Not even a passing reference. Just Jin, independent, stylish, alone. The campaign, praised by fashion insiders for its clean aesthetic and Jin's natural charisma, has also left a segment of ARMY reeling. It feels like a solo debut without BTS, without even acknowledging the group that made him. One user posted on X, gathering thousands of likes and reposts. The Alo Yoga feature, unlike previous brand endorsements involving BTS members, doesn't include group branding, subtle shoutouts, or even symbolic nods. It's sleek, it's personal, and to some, it's worryingly detached. Speculation quickly spiraled. Is Jin intentionally positioning himself away from BTS? Is this a soft launch of a more permanent solo route? Or, as some fear, has HYBE begun separating branding contracts without consulting the fandom? Fueling the tension, neither Jin nor the official Alo Yoga press release included any reference to BTS, big hit music, or the group's legacy, something that until now had been considered a respectful staple in each member's solo ventures. Others defend the move. Maybe he's just expressing himself as an individual. He served the military, carried a solo tour, and now this. Why must everything be framed through BTS? Wrote one netizen, sparking a fierce debate. Still, questions linger. Was the omission deliberate? A marketing strategy? Or simply an oversight in a tightly scripted campaign? And perhaps most haunting of all, what does this mean for the unity of BTS as a brand, as a brotherhood, and as a future? One thing is certain, Jin's silence speaks louder than ever. In the hours following the campaign's debut, social media became a battleground of emotions. Some fans expressed pride in Jin's confidence and creative independence. One comment read, "He served in the military. He just completed a solo tour. Now he's standing on his own. Let him be proud of this." But beneath that pride lies a whisper of unease. Longtime ARMY members mourn the absence of subtle acknowledgements, no BTS watermark, no shared group image, no pairing with another member. Even a hashtag like #BTSXAloYoga became contentious, instigating petitions asking for clarity from Jin or HYBE. The lack of comment from both HYBE and Jin only fueled the speculation. No supportive retweet from his members. No behind-the-scenes glimpses. Just polished photos of Jin leaning against a wall, the Alo logo perched subtly on his hoodie, and nothing more. Then, a surprising shift. About 24 hours after the campaign was unveiled, Jin's Weverse finally lit up with what could only be described as a gentle olive branch, a short post featuring a minimalist style collage. One image showed Jin holding a BTS lightstick, another showed him wearing the Alo Yoga ensemble. No captions, just a heart and the words, "Thank you for staying with me." The message wasn't headline-making, but to many, it spoke volumes. ARMY's response was quick and emotional. Threads appeared where fans dissected each image, finding hope in what felt like intentional overlap, a bridge between his individuality and the foundation he shares with his members. Many now interpret the Alo Yoga campaign not as a departure, but as a reclaiming of self, one carefully crafted, not in isolation, but in quiet dialogue with the past and with those who have always stood beside him. And as the world watches, Jin's silent steps continue to echo, reminding everyone that sometimes reconnection doesn't come in statements or statements of unity, but in moments that aren't about proving anything except that you still care. In the wake of that buzzing Alo Yoga campaign, ARMY's reactions quickly diversified, ranging from hopeful interpretations to sharp critiques. One online comment stood out. Jin didn't include BTS, but he reminded us we're still here, evoking the warmth of shared presence even in unspoken space. Then Jin broke the silence. The long-awaited Weverse post. A soft sunrise scene appeared on his profile, accompanied by the caption, "New light comes, even after night." There was no direct reference to BTS or Alo Yoga, but for fans, the emotional tone spoke volumes. It wasn't just a motivational greeting, it was a signal of grounding, reclamation, and reassurance. Fans connected the dots further when Luigi, the casual harmony of their hearts, aligned that morning with a sudden glimpse of Jungkook reappearing on social streams. Jungkook's own presence on camera was brief, a fleeting shadow just beyond frame, but enough to suggest he was listening, present, and processing the unfolding space between them. Then came the lyrical nudge. At midnight, Jungkook dropped a silent post on a story, a lyric from his new solo track. "We drift but still return." No images, no tags, just the words. ARMY latched onto it instantly, reading it as a soft olive branch, or perhaps a confession wrapped in melody. Within hours, hashtag StillWithUJK surged in trending tags. Artists turned song snippets into fan edits, poems of healing and distance flickered on feeds, and dozens of ARMY fan clubs organized midnight listening sessions, collective digital moments that felt sacred. At the same time, Alo Yoga's CEO reportedly praised Jin's role in advancing mindfulness and self-love, noting his influence was more than promotional. It was emotional and transformative. Instagrammed, "Calm, I end this crescendo of silence, images, and music. One truth felt clear: Jin's soft grace under the spotlight, paired with Jungkook's subtle return, transformed what initially seemed like a detachment into a slow, heartfelt reconnection. Healing, in their world, isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's in shared glances, hopeful lyrics, and the understanding that distance doesn't mean departure." As the days rolled on, what had started as a sleek fashion campaign evolved into something far more charged, an emotional statement and a symbol of transformation. Jin's role as global ambassador for Alo Yoga had been announced months earlier by the brand itself, praising Jin's ability to merge mindfulness, balance, and authenticity as a perfect embodiment of their values. Back then, the announcement felt celebratory, a well-earned nod to Jin's maturity and growing influence. But the freshly revealed campaign, featuring sleek all-black Alo Yoga athleisure and minimal styling, felt different. It wasn't just fashion, it was intentional. Fans on Reddit and social forums shared how they'd tried the same Alo pieces. Some praised the fit and style, others warned of quality issues. This added another layer. Jin was not only promoting style, but relating to everyday wearability, grounding his high-profile image with shared experience. Then came the silent gesture, John Wever's. Jin posted a photo of a sunrise over a quiet horizon, with no words but the caption, "New light comes, even after night." No mention of BTS or the campaign itself. But fans didn't need more. The imagery echoed themes of renewal, self-care, and recalibration. Not long after, Jungkook broke through the quiet. A lyric snippet appeared on his story. "We drift but still return." The phrase, both fragile and hopeful, mirrored ARMY's deepest wish, a return to warmth, to connection, to family. Alo Yoga, meanwhile, quietly embraced Jin's momentum. Their Seoul flagship in Dosan Park was adorned with campaign posters of Jin, subtly weaving his image into their growing visual identity in Korea's premium athleisure space. Amid the quiet gestures, emotional reconnection took shape. In a low-key, unannounced live stream, Jin played the chords of a familiar melody, Jungkook joining only in presence, not in words. That silent moment rippled across fandoms, inspiring messages like, "Even without performance, they're together." No headlines, no grand gestures, just pointed echoes of healing, mindfulness, and renewed bond, tied together through fashion, music, and subtle romance of familiarity.